I am Dr. Pusparaj from Udaya College of Arts and Science, Vellamadi. My topic is pre-Gandhian era, 1885 to 1919. The Indian National Congress was founded in 1885 on the advice of Alan Octavian Hume, a retired British civil servant. The first session of the Congress was held at Bombay. W. C. Banerjee chaired the first session. 72 delegates from all parts of the country participated in it. The Congress leaders in the early stage came from the educated middle class. They were called as moderates. They believed in giving petitions to the government and requesting it for reforms. They were loyal and true to the British government. Surendra Banerjee, Dadabhai Naoroji, Firoza Mehta, Gopala Krishna Gokhale, and M.G. Ranade were some of the important moderate leaders. A section of the Congress began to lose faith in the methods of the Congress. The leaders of this section were Lokmanya Balganga Tilak, Bipin Chandrapal, Lala Lajpat Raj, and Aravind Ghosh. They had a strong determination to fight for Indian independence. They advocated a radical way of the political agitation. Due to their radical ideas, they were called extremists. In 1905, Lord Curzon made the partition of Bengal. He divided Bengal into two parts. This angered not only the extremists but also the moderates. They called it as an introduction of the policy of divide and rule. Muslims had participated in the 1857 uprising, but in course of time the activities of the Indian National Congress created fear in the minds of the Muslims. They felt the need for a separate organization to champion the cause of the Muslims. The British, who followed the policy of divide and rule, accepted the demand of the Muslims. In 1906, the All India Muslim League was formed under the leadership of Salimullah Khan, the Nawab of Dhaka. Meanwhile, the relation between the moderates and extremists reached a breaking point. The Congress session held at Surat in 1907 was a battleground between the moderates and the extremists. Bala Gangadhara Tilak became the leader of extremists and Gopala Krishna Gokhale became the leader of moderates. Bala Gangadhara Tilak formed the Home Rule League in Bombay, Mumbai in 1916. Mr. Anni Besant also started a Home Rule League in Madras, Chennai. In order to face the revolutionary movement in the successful manner, the British government passed the Rowlatt Act in 1919. It empowered the British government to arrest anyone without warrant and imprison without trial. The Indians under the leadership of Gandhiji opposed it. There was a country Kolkata on April 6, 1919. Two prominent leaders of Punjab, Dr. Satyapal and Dr. Saibuddin Kuchlu, were arrested on April 13, 1919. More than 10,000 people had gathered in Jallianwala Bagh at Amritsar to protest peacefully against the arrest of their leaders. The British troops commanded by General Dyer surrounded the park on all sides. The park had only one entrance, which was blocked by the armed men. General Dyer, the military commander of Amritsar, ordered his men to shoot on the peaceful unarmed crowd without giving any warning. The crowd included many women and children. Hundreds of people were killed and wounded. Martial law was imposed. Great atrocities were committed on the people. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre horrified the Indians. The Muslims of India had their grievances against the British. The First World War ended with the defeat of Germany along with the allies, including Turkey. The Ottoman Empire under the Turkish Sultan was broken up and the territories were shared by British and France. The Muslims in India protested against the humiliation on the Turkish Caliph, who was also their religious cut. The Ali brothers Muhammad Ali and Saugat Ali and Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad organized a mass movement of the Muslims known as the Khilafath movement. Gandhiji wholeheartedly supported the Khilafath cause as he felt that the Indian Muslims were genuinely aggrieved over the wrong done to Turkey in the Khilafath movement. Gandhiji saw an opportunity of Hindu-Muslim unity. Thank you.